You look absolutely stunning tonight.
Sutherlin Lawn Landscape, it already does the hard part. You maintain properties, you install landscapes, you build hardscapes, and somehow you've convinced Florida Grass to cooperate. And that right there deserves a trophy. You got the crabgrass and...
You will not defeat me, crabgrass!
It's terrible. So let's get something straight up front. I'm not here to tell you how to run a landscaping company.
I have a good hoe!
I'm in construction myself. I know what the work is. I know what it takes to run crews in the Florida heat.
I can't do this
hit
anymore!
Deadlines and stand behind the finished product. So that's exactly why I'm talking to you. I'm out right now because I fractured my fibula on my foot at a roller skating party for my son's baseball team. So right now, instead of doing construction stuff, I'm looking at websites, rebuilding websites. I have my foot in both worlds. And that's why I'm talking to you right now, because I'm looking at your website and I know how I can make it better. And here's what I know. Right now, somewhere in your service area, there's a homeowner standing in his backyard with his phone in his hand, and he's staring at his patio, and he's like, man, that patio's seen better days. And he's trying to search for someone that has services just like you do. The only question is, whose website is he going to land on? And whether the website actually closes the deal or kills it. That's what this demonstration's about. Because the work is already strong. You got amazing pictures. The website should make that impossible to miss. Your current website has a lot going for it. It has the commercial lawn care, it has landscape installation, hardscaping, artificial turf, pressure washing, pavers.
My pavers look like crap!
And you got all the services. If, you know, it just needs to look better on the website and how the website handles it. You got a big collection of product photos proving you're good at what you do. Here's the opportunity. Your portfolio is stronger than the website presents it. The work is there, the proof is there, it's just a little buried. When a customer lands on your site, they're asking 5 questions. What does this company do? Can I trust them? Have they done work like this before? Do they do work like this around in my area? How fast can I get an estimate before my backyard qualifies as a wildlife preserve? Every second they spend hunting for those answers is 1 second closer to calling the other guy. And the other guy's edges aren't even straight. The redesigned site is built around answering those 5 questions before they can blink. This is the new homepage. The first screen tells us who Sutherlin is, what you do, where you work, what to do next. No digging for a phone number, no scavenger hunt. You got the call button, you got the browse of services, you can see finished products, you can request an estimate. You have 4 clear paths, all of them leading to you. The goal is simple, cut through the confusion. Get it? Cut through the confusion. That's like a lawn joke. No? Sorry. It won't be the last time a dad to tell dad jokes. It comes with the truck. This site is built for mobile phones, it's mobile friendly. This matters because most homeowners find you while standing outside looking directly at the problem. An overgrown lawn, a tired patio, a hedge that just started making its own decisions. They're on their phone. The buttons are easy to tap. The number is thumb press ready. The photos are resized right. An estimate form works without making anyone trying to figure out what it is or where it is. They're identifying the new species. I identified a new species of weed. I need some help. Google, Facebook, a referral, a yard sign, the name on your truck. However they find you, they land somewhere clear and professional. Here's the truth. Everyone says they do great work. Everybody. Even the guy whose mower's been under a tarp since 2019.
Well, hello there, beautiful. You look absolutely stunning tonight.
Check this out. Look at this. Every major service gets its own clear space. Commercial lawn care, landscape installation, hardscaping turf, pressure washing, pavers, lighting, the whole lineup. Instead of cramming everything into one giant paragraph, customers find exactly what they need in seconds. Nobody should need a machete to get through your services. The one you left out there by the palm tree in the rain is busted, just throw it away. Plus, Google loves organized information. I trimmed up a little bit. I don't know, maybe I should shave off the goat. My wife and kids don't like the goatee, but yeah, it was kind of scraggly. Anyway, here's what people forget about the business. A homeowner isn't just hiring an outdoor worker. He's deciding who he trusts on his property, around his home, and what might be the biggest check he ever writes all year. That's why you gotta have a good about page. He wants real, dependable people behind the name. People who communicate, people who show up, people who don't vanish mid-project like the neighbor who borrowed his wheelbarrow last week. The About page tells that story, your history, your values, your commitment to this area, established, local, accountable. You gotta work on that About page. That's the page that turns some company I found online into the guy everybody trusts. You're that guy. Reviews. Your happy customers are your biggest closers. The problem is most of their praise is invisible on your current website. There's like 2 of them. The new review section fixes that. Reviews appear on the home page, the service pages, the dedicated review page, and they can be matched to every service. The guy considering sees turf reviews. The guy considering pavers sees paver reviews. Relevant proof gets beaten by generic praise every time. One thing I want to be clear on, only genuine, approved customer feedback gets displayed. No manufactured ratings, no hiding legitimate criticism. You cannot grow trust like fake fertilizer. Eventually, everybody smells it. The website also works alongside a stronger Google business profile. Businesses info, categories, services, photos, service areas, review responses, all reviewed, all matching the website. Same services, same phone number, same next step. Now, I'm not going to promise you're going to rank #1 on every search. Anybody that guarantees that probably is also selling grass seed that grows overnight and this never needs mowing. It's amazing. It's a miracle. What I can build is a stronger, more consistent presence for the customers already searching for what you do. Consistency wins over time. Now this is something cool. The estimate system. This is the estimate request system. And this is where things get profitable. Instead of hoping customers hunt down an email address and write you a novel, the site walks them through a simple form. They pick the service, leave their contact info, describe the project, enter the property location, choose how they want to be contacted, and even collect photos, timelines, and measurements. So instead of a message that says, "Hey, how much to fix my yard?" which is about as much detail as like, how long is a piece of sod, you get structured, qualified leads. It doesn't replace the site visit or a handshake. It just means there's less back and forth. There's less tire kicking, and there's just a faster read on which jobs are worth your Saturday. A dashboard. That's the customer size. This is yours. Quick note, everything on this screen is a demonstration data. Outside of services aren't connected to this demo. In the live system, this dashboard is the one place to track completed jobs, review requests, follow-up, new reviews, responses, and recent activity. Instead of letting everything grow wild across 5 different programs, it's all maintained in one spot. Think of it as lawn care for the business side of a company, just with fewer fire ants. Like, I don't know if they don't have any fire ants around here. They had fire ants in Hawaii. They're a little slow movement. Man, they're terrible. Haven't really seen any in Florida. Review requests. Turning jobs into reputation. Every review starts with a real completed job. You added the customer, the name, the contact, the service, the completion date. You mark the job complete, and the review request process kicks off. Every request is tied to a real customer and real work. No mystery reviews, no 5 stars from definitely not my brother. From there, you send a friendly text or email, thanks for the business, and a direct link to leave an honest Google review. You can see what's been sent, delivered, and what still needs attention. If they don't respond, one polite reminder, just one. Handling reviews. When a new review lands, you get an alert. The system logs the rating, the text, the date, and whether you've responded. Lower rating reviews get flagged for proper detention, but never get removed or blocked. Every customer gets the same fair shot at honest feedback. Because sometimes negative feedback is how you find the root of a problem. The response is instant, professional every time. Responding to reviews matters. Future customers read your replies, and after about 10 hours in the heat, nobody's a wordsmith. The response assistant drafts a replay based on what the customer wrote and the tone you sent. Good review, a warm thank you that mentions the actual work. Rough review, a calm professional response that takes offline. Putting a review to work. Approved reviews feed the website's review widget, homepage, review page, service pages. You pick the ones that get featured. And the social proof area turns those reviews into marketing. A Facebook post, an Instagram caption, a quote graphic. You approve everything before it goes out. No more staring at your phone on Sunday night wondering what to post. There's only so many ways to write, "Here's another nice lawn." There's also a review QR code for invoices, completion cards for yard signs, customer scans, lands directly on your review page. No searching, no typing, no accidentally reviewing for other Sutherlin services 2 counties over. Here's the loop, and here's the whole ball game. A good job produces a good review. A good review wins the next job. That's how reputation grows. It's almost like grass.
Do you know what this means?
The automation ties it together. Job completes, requests go out, one reminder if needed, review arrives, you get an alert, responses get drafted, you approve it, and it shows up on your site and your socials. Review management becomes a repeatable system, not something you remember 3 months later while trimming hedges. The template area stores your approved messages, text, emails, reminders, thank yous, in your words, adjustable anytime. The integration section connects the real accounts before launch. You got your Google profile, email, texting, forms, analytics. In this demo, they're disconnected. I'm just running sample data right now. Before going live, every connection gets configured and tested, because probably connected is not a technical standard. The full journey from start to finish. Here's the whole thing in 30 seconds. A homeowner finds Sutherlin, Google, Facebook, a referral, a yard sign, your truck, at a red light, however they find it. The website answers his questions. The photos, the reviews earn his trust. He calls or requests an estimate, a real detailed one. You know what to do. The work speaks for itself. He gets one simple, friendly request for an honest review. It arrives, you're alerted, you respond like a pro, and it goes up on the site. And that review helps the next homeowner pick up the phone. The website builds trust before the job. The review system grows after it. You could say the website plants the seed, the work makes it grow. But the website's not like a real lawn. You don't have to mow it every other Saturday. The investment. Let's talk money straight up. No fine print, no beating around the bush. First, let me tell you why I build these systems myself. I got tired of renting someone else's software, paying month after month for tools I never own, built by people I never meet, I never get to see them, with prices that go up when some company out in California decides, hey, these prices need to go up. You guys understand this better than anybody. You don't run a business on rented equipment forever. At some point, you buy the truck, you buy the machine, you buy your own tools. It's just like, I hate having to borrow tools, rent tools. I want my own stuff. That's why I built this software. I want to own what I build. I want every piece of it. No middleman, no big platform calling the shots over what my system does. And if that matters to you, for one simple reason, when something needs changing on your system, you're talking to the guy who built it, not a support ticket system. I live out here in St. Augustine. Not a call some overseas, not waiting on the phone to get in touch with someone at Wix. Normally a custom website, an estimate system, review dashboard, automated responses, assistance, and ongoing support means renting several different softwares. You got to rent several separate software products and a serious development budget on top. This system uses AI-assisted development to cut that cost dramatically. In plain English, expensive software labor is handled by AI, and you get custom-built system without the custom-built prices. Building from the ground up, it's like fine landscaping. You know, for me to set this up for you, it's like $900. And then, you know, $197 a month. That's the outside cost, texting, email, AI, Google integrations. Get explained before launch. No surprise fees, hiding in the weeds. Now here's the honest part. Because trust matters more to me than a sale. No website can guarantee leads. Anyone who says otherwise is just selling that magic grass seed again. But run the numbers your way. What's one paver patio worth to you? One turf install? One recurring commercial account? One job? That's the math. One additional job could cover this system for months. And this system works at it every day, rain or shine, no lunch break. I'd be the hardest working guy on the payroll if I ever set foot on a job site. The close. Sutherlin Lawn and Landscape already has everything it takes. You have everything it takes. You have the services, you have the projects, you have the photos, the crew, the experience. The system just makes your online presence work harder. It's a strong website. Your work is already there. Thanks for watching. And if this interests you, just click the link. Talk to you soon.